Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of MoshTube playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. This deck was inspired by the help of course, Pennywise the Dancing Clown from the movie It, as it left me traumatized when I watched it a few days ago. And my anger over PvP at the moment, mainly because of the Naturia, Red Eyes, and your Nephthys decks roaming around. I was Platinum rank 5. But using the Naturia deck, but from then on it was downhill all the way to rank 1. So for my revenge, and for anyone else out there who is fed up with these decks, please help me introduce Pennywise the Dancing Clown inspired deck. Alright everybody, first up was your Naturia deck. Boy, these decks get me mad real quickly, because they can spawn on the second turn with 3 monsters on the field. So, let's see how Pennywise will scare Seto Kaiba and his annoying Naturia decks. Jokes aside, I don't mind if you play these decks. However, there are many players at the moment in PvP who are using these decks with no kind of originality. Even though this deck of mine is inspired from many other YouTubers, I just thought that I might change it up a bit and maybe add a little bit of humor into some of my videos, as it has been serious for a couple of days now. The main thing about Naturia decks, it's not as bad. Like, it's not as annoying like your Nephthys decks roaming around and your Red Eyes decks. This is probably the one where I reckon is pretty good in the PvP duel. If you guys wanted to know as to why I'm playing Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke, well, it does have the effect of when it attacks a face-up defense monster, it will automatically destroy it. And of course, you know, the Shadow Slayer, everybody knows about it, attacks them directly. Now boy, these Naturia decks, that was my revenge. It felt good. But once again, I really don't mind it if you play it. This is my pent-up anger that I want to release. And how I'm doing it is through Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I mean, if you guys have seen that movie, I reckon it's scary, but it's also pretty entertaining. I mean, the guy is hilarious. He's dancing up and down. You know those memes? God. So this next one is a Red Eyes deck, and I didn't think I would win this game, because Red Eyes decks are pretty good in the PvP duel. So I was pretty surprised with how the clown decks managed to win at the end. And yes, this deck runs a lot of spell and trap cards, so your enemy controllers and your security orbs, they come in very handy with trying to stop the opponent from killing your clowns. But yeah, tell me if you have watched the movie It this past month, because I thought out of a horror scale, it wasn't as scary as I would have hoped it would have been, but entertainment wise, it was pretty good. It was funny, it was let's say it had a little bit of comedy in it, which is very unexpected for horror movies. God, I hate Red Eyes. Even though I play it, I still hate it. So it's kind of hypocritical, I know, but you know, it's something that I will get past because there's the new GX coming out, and hopefully that will change up PvP in a whole different way. And also with the new deck, the new cards out in the shop. I'm not sure what it's called. It's like it has Queen's Knight, King's Knight, and Jack's Knight. I'm not sure. Yeah, hopefully more people use those types of cards because it is getting redundant and it's getting boring. This one is my all-time favorite. Well, all-time anger is the infamous Nephthys decks. These Nephthys decks, they're pretty good in ranking up in PvP. The only thing that annoys me is that I don't have most of the cards of the Nephthys combo. Like I only have one, what do you call it, the Nephthys card. I have the Fire King cards, but I only have one of these. And once again, I was pretty surprised that the clowns were able to beat this deck, because I kind of thought that it had no weaknesses, but now that I look back on it, this deck of clowns could be its weakness, because yes, it does destroy them, but it destroys them in a way where it don't matter how many times it comes back to life, it will somehow overcome it. So in the end, he just forfeited the game. I'm not sure if this deck is consistent in tearing up. I wouldn't recommend it, but this was just for fun and to release my pent-up rage over PvP at the moment. But with all jokes aside, I really don't mind if you use these decks. This was just to release, you know, my frustration of going from Platinum rank 5 to rank 1 now. I'm probably gonna make another video of how to rank back up, hopefully by 2 or 3 days time. So all my fans out there, if you like this video and enjoyed how I put a little bit of comedy in playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, please subscribe my channel and like this video and come back for more.